Hey guys, what's up? As you can see by the title, we're gonna be talking about The Mandalorian. So this is I believe, one of the first live action, actual actors and people shows coming from the Star Wars universe. So it's very exciting, and it was a great episode. So the first episode premiered November 12th, and it was a long awaited. Personally, I thought it was great. The effort, the amount of money they put into it, great, especially for the first season of any show. The CGI, it was just everything was just on point. And so I'm just gonna go into a light summary, essentially, of the episode. And so be warned, there are spoilers. So essentially, the episode starts in a cantina, a bar, and we see a few people hackling this one person, and the Mandalorian walks into the bar. Everyone turns their head because he's a Mandalorian, most one of the most feared types of people in the galaxy, I would say. Debatable, but let me know in the comments what you think. And so the bounty hunter, he already knows why he's in there. So the hecklers approach the bounty hunter, they get into a fight. The bounty hunter, also known as the Mandalorian, beats the shit out of them. Mind my language. And so after that, he leaves with this person in the bar who was being heckled, and we find out that that person has a bounty on their head. So the Mandalorian tells him, "You either come with me dead or alive." The Mandalorian takes the person with the bounty on their heads. He gets a speeder, he gets to a ship, and right before taking off, they actually get attacked by an underwater monster, but the Mandalorian kills that thing, and they leave the planet. And we see them, they go to another planet, and the bounty hunter, once again, the Mandalorian, he enters another cantina bar. He gets paid for all his bounties, because, sorry, I forgot to mention, in his ship, he has like at least 6 other people with bounties on their heads, just in his storage room. I don't know if you guys remember when Han Solo essentially got permafreeze, and that's what happened to the bounty hunter he captured. Or sorry, not the bounty hunter, the the bounty, the person with the bounty on their heads in the cantina when the episode first started. So that person also got perma-freezed, and when he landed, all of those people, all his bounties, essentially taken off the ship and dealt with. He got paid, so he got paid half in essentially credits, and the other half was like a piece of Mandalorian steel, which he then took to get melted on that planet. He took it to some Mandalorian girl or woman. She melted that steel. He was gonna use it for his armor. And essentially, back at the bar, the person who paid him also said that there was one bounty essentially off the books. So we see that the Mandalorian then pursues this bounty off the books. He meets an Imperial leader, and by the way, the Empire now has essentially, they've been destroyed. It's been about 5 years since the collapse of the Empire. So you see, you have all these factions of Imperials with like, they have a group of stormtroopers with them, and so that's essentially who the Mandalorian meets. He gets very little information on the bounty, and then we see him leave the planet, pursue the bounty. Once he arrives on the planet, he gets helped by a human creature-ish, semi-human creature. Sorry, I don't know, remember the names. I'm not good with names. So that semi-human creature thing helps him reach the destination of where the bounty is held. And now, once the Mandalorian arrives, he looks over, like he's scanning the area, and he sees this bounty droid, and you can tell that he just doesn't like droids in general. He just thinks they're inferior. He just doesn't like them, has a hatred towards them. Probably going back to when the Separatists invaded Mandalore and all those horrific memories he has. So he sees this bounty droid. Bounty droid engages the compound when there's a lot of enemies there. He takes off a few, and then the Mandalorian goes in, and since they're both from the guild, the bounty hunter the Mandalorian and the bounty robot work together. They kill everyone, and this is where one of the best battles I've ever seen in the Star Wars universe takes place. I guess thought it was really well planned out. It seemed a little more realistic to me than other Star Wars battles. Like when the Mandalorian would get shot or the robot, they would take the hit and they would essentially fall back. It just shows that they're not essentially invincible, that they are vulnerable. Like, makes it just feel more realistic, which I actually liked. So that battle takes place, and then finally they get inside the compound, they break down the door, and the bounty is essentially in this egg-like crater thing. And when the Mandalorian opens it, he finds this little green baby. And when he got the details, it said that the bounty, the creature thing, was at least 50 years old, and it's a baby. And we now know that it's from Yoda's species, and so Yoda was like 900 years old, I think, before he died, almost 1,000 years. So they really mature slowly, and we see that the bounty robot, because he was given orders to terminate the baby. That was a part of the bounty as well, that are alive. So he's about to shoot it right before he's about to shoot it, the Mandalorian shoots the robot in the head, and essentially the episode ends with baby Yoda, baby of Yoda species, and the Mandalorian about to touch hands, and then that's where it stops. So this is really cool. I never thought I would see another of Yoda's kind in anything Star Wars related, movies or TV shows. So it's just very cool. And then I'm just like everyone else, just wondering why. Why does the Empire have to do, or these Imperials want with one of Yoda's species? So some ideas could be they're trying to maybe learn more about the Force, or turn this baby Yoda into a Sith or something to lead them. I don't know, to be honest. I'm not 100% sure. So let me know what you guys think the Empire wants with baby Yoda. And I personally think, I don't think that the Mandalorian will go through with the bounty. I think that once he learns about the baby of Yoda species, he's gonna essentially do the right thing and not give it to the Empire. But let me know what you guys think is the Empire wants with the baby from Yoda species, and just your thoughts and comments about the episode. Please let me know what you guys think. Give it a like to the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want, and let's just have a conversation. If you guys comment in the chat, I'll make sure I leave a comment back. And thank you guys for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and have a wonderful day. Thanks.